If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. We have no right to assume that any physical laws exist, or if they existed up until now, that they will continue to exist in a similar manner in the future. Insight must precede application. I don't believe in personal God, let alone a Christian God. Experiment is the only means of knowledge at our disposal. Everything else is poetry, imagination. An experiment is a question which science poses to nature, and a measurement is the recording of nature's answer. It is not the possession of truth, but the success which attends the seeking after it, that enriches the seeker and brings happiness to him. Science cannot solve the ultimate mystery of nature. And that is because, in the last analysis, we ourselves are a part of the mystery that we are trying to solve. The assumption of an absolute determinism is the essential foundation of every scientific enquiry. Science means unresting endeavor and continually progressing development toward an aim which the poetic intuition may apprehend, but the intellect can never fully grasp. All matter originates and exists only by virtue of a force. We must assume behind this force the existence of a conscious and intelligent mind. This mind is the matrix of all matter. The goal is nothing other than the coherence and completeness of the system, not only in respect of all details, but also in respect of all physicists of all places, all time, all peoples and all cultures. Religion and natural science are fighting a joint battle in an incessant, never relaxing crusade against skepticism and against dogmatism, unbelief and superstition, and therefore on to God. A scientific truth does not triumph by convincing its opponents and making them see the light, but rather because its opponents eventually die and a new generation grows up that is familiar with it. Whence come I and whither go I? That is the great unfathomable question, the same for every one of us. Science has no answer to it. No burden is so heavy for a man to bear as a succession of happy days. Scientific discovery and scientific knowledge have been achieved only by those who have gone in pursuit if it without any practical purpose whatsoever in view. Ego is the immediate dictate of human consciousness. A scientist is happy, not in resting on his attainments but in the steady acquisition of fresh knowledge. Over the entrance to the gates of the temple of science are written the words, "Ye must have faith."